A very good day and welcome to another Blockbuster Sport Rep show. I'm Jesse Jackson Kauraitha, taking you through the latest sports news locally and internationally. And for now, for your latest on the hit list. After experiencing a 2-0 loss last Thursday in the second round of the Africa Nations qualifiers for the Olympic Games, the Brave Gladiators are preparing to face Morocco again in the second leg match tonight. The Moroccan national team are the rising stars Namibia's resilient underdogs will face in the second round of the qualifiers. The Namibians will need to bring something magical in order to overturn the loss they suffered in last week's match following their recent World Cup victory in the first leg of the second round. It is indeed poised to be a great one there. They will need to beat the Moroccans 2-0 in order to qualify. That is for the next round, which is a very important fixture in their calendar. It is all up to, that is, Paulus Shipanga's women to make sure that they are able to put Moroccans down and put them at bay in this one. It is indeed going to be a spectacular one, so don't miss it tonight for the world. Namibia's campaign at the African Hockey Road at Paris 2024 tournament in Pretoria took a decisive blow when its women's team fell short of second time and was beaten 2-3 by the Zambians yesterday. In the post-match interview following Sunday morning's opening loss to Ghana by 2-1, team captain and goalkeeper Petra Stoffberg said Ghana could likely be the strongest team in the pool with track record of second place finishes at the African tournaments. So indeed, it seems like the Namibians have already conceded defeat and a place that is at the Olympics. We hope that they'll be able to bounce back from this one. The recent rhythmic gymnastics nationals saw gymnasts display their remarkable talents across different categories. The competition of levels 4 to 10 and high performance levels to senior was hosted by the Walvis Bay Gymnastic Club over the weekend at the Jan Velken Stadium in Walvis Bay. The event saw 86 gymnasts compete for the national title. Level 4 saw Nina Marinel claiming the title. Namibia's gymnastics has also been on the rise, and organizers feel that the tournament provided a platform for more stars to come up. We hope that Namibian gymnastics will also be able to represent us at the Olympics one day. Namibia's champion mountain biker Alex Miller and his South African teammate Philip Buys concluded the Whites to Wales in overall third place on the general classification last weekend. Miller and Buys, riding professionally for Team Pega Eurosteel, made a determined effort on the last day of the three-day stage race. They were the early leaders in the stage and was eventually only beaten by the highly ranked Dale Factory Racing Team, Alan Hathley of South Africa and Simon Andreasen of Denmark. This video posted by the organizers shows some of the spectacular scenes of the last day's stage. Please enjoy it.
Good morning. Stage 3, points to Wales. The body's tired, but we're doing it. Beautiful day. We slept late last night because Boca won, obviously.
Just like the Boca, we're going to beat this course today by 1 point.
By 1 point. We're going to beat it by 1 point.
We're going to be ahead all the time.
You know, I think to win all 3 stages is really unbelievable. I think today was a big trust test. I think we kind of looked at each other a few times and we just went for it. I think Simon really trusted I was going to come with, and yeah, it's just a dream way for Simon and I to end the season like this, with winning all 3 stages and our first stage race win together at Wines to Wales FMB switchback.
Besides the wind, technically challenging, powerfully awesome, but good riding territory today. Trails have been fantastic.
Amazing, a bit of everything. Hangover from the box evening, heat, wind, but it was amazing. I feel so proud. First MTB race, first stage race, 3 days in a row. Well done, partner.
What an incredible race with breathtaking views, with our very own Namibian also there. The spotlight is up next after the break. Please do not go away. What could be more popular than being the People's Choice Star of the Year? Flyweight boxer Philemon Gutenyane was a finalist at the Namibia Sports Awards in the category for Sportsman of the Year. During the last 12 months, Gutenyane won the WBA Africa Flyweight title and successfully defended it twice. Although he did not take the Sportsman of the Year award, which went to MMA fighter Vayahinda, Gutenyane managed to pocket a voucher prize for a weekend for 2 when he collected the most votes in the People's Choice Sports Star of the Year category. The popular coast-based Based Coast boxer holds a professional record of 11 wins and losses. He spoke to us and other at the awards.
So we are here with the boxer Philemon Mkhitaryan. He was nominated in the category for Sportsman of the Year. He also got this trophy to show us the people's choice. Got the most votes from the public. We could see in your speech that it means a lot to you. Just tell us a little bit about how you feel.
Right now, I'm very, very, very happy. This got it unexpectedly. I never thought of it, and I still can't believe it. And I'm happy.
Okay, you've had a good year as a boxer. I think in this period that under review, I think you won a title and defended it 2 times, if I'm correct. What do you know about your future when you're fighting again? Or do you know anything about that?
Now, I can't really see because I'm not yet updated of anything. But just hoping for the better and great things to come.
Right. Is there anybody you'd like to thank on your journey up to this point?
Just want to thank the people. I got a trophy, People's Choice, because of the people I got this. And without them, this would not ever be mine. Thank you everyone that voted me and everyone that is supporting me. Thank you.
So, congratulations.
Well, as you can see there, our journalist Andrew Pullman was equally excited also after winning the Sports Journalist of the Year award in print media. We just want to correct that Mkhitaryan actually has 11 wins and no losses. We apologize for that one. We will now visit the marketplace once again, and after that it is Golden Oldies. Please stay tuned.
Double trolley dash in our birthday bonanza while saving on these. Get 10 kg Champion Super Maize for $99.99. 3 kg Pasta Grande Elbows or Mac for $64.99. 1.5 kg Real Good Mixed Chicken for just $64.99. 1 liter First Choice UHT Milk for $19.99. And 2 kg Surf Hand Washing Powder for $49.99. See the details of our incredible Double Trolley Dash competition at vurmanbrock.com.
In our Golden Oldies segment, we take you down memory lane with one of Namibia's sporting icon, Lurie Peters. He caught up with Andrew Pullman, and his interviews just never gets old. Let us hear what the old-timer had to say back then in Golden Oldies.
Yeah, so we're catching up with Uncle Laurie Peters at Cricket Namibia's awards function for the year. Uncle Laurie, maybe just firstly tell us how have you been? What have you been up to?
What I've been up to, first of all, I've been following cricket in Namibia. I think it's fantastic that they qualified for the World Cup and these young players under a great coach, Pierre de Bruin, have done so well. And they're going to the next World Cup, so I'm very excited about it. What have I been doing? I'm back umpiring, doing second league umpiring, enjoying it tremendously, love it. I don't do the Premier Leagues or the higher leagues because my reflexes are too slow, and I've got to respect my knees, they're also not young anymore. So what I'm doing is recording the history of cricket in Namibia, going way back to 1999, so I'm spending some time in the archives, doing some research on the internet, and finding it tremendously interesting. Done about 183 pages, and also watching some cricket, following cricket, and just having a good time, loving being a pensioner.
So you told us that you, in fact, were umpiring some cricket matches today.
Yes, I did a game this afternoon at 2:30, T20, second league game. Tomorrow at 8:30, I've got another game. Last weekend I did 2 games, and looking forward to some more games for the rest of the season.
Yeah, so Uncle Laurie, you've obviously come a very long way with cricket in Namibia. So maybe just take us back for a second to what is your earliest memory of cricket in Namibia?
Well, I was speaking to my wife today. My first game as a schoolboy in Namibia was in 1959. Went all the way through playing cricket. I played cricket in Windhoek, I played cricket in Tsumeb, I played cricket in Karlsburg, Walvis Bay, and so played cricket and involved in cricket for 63 years now. So what are my great memories of cricket? When we started playing on gravel fields, I played with some great players, also started umpiring later, and became chairman of the cricket board, hosted tours from the MCC. Gloucestershire were the first team that came, part of the Namibia celebrations, followed by the first associate team being Holland, and many other teams after that, also serving on the ICC Chief Executives Committee, meeting some wonderful people, and being involved in some of the ICC decisions made, especially at the associate level. I still have wonderful contacts with people overseas, and I still keep contact with them, and just loving my pensioner's life. It's good to be a pensioner.
Yeah, so like you told us, this past season would you consider it to be the best cricket season that you've ever experienced in the history of Namibian cricket?
Absolutely. It's been fabulous. And the pressure is now on to do even better. So I'm looking forward to that, because we got some marvellous players. We saw tonight that the awards that were given to people like J.J. Smith, Jan Freiling, Craig Williams, and there's some young players like Michael van Lingen, and even some girls cricket. Seems to me the women are doing very well. They've got some great coaches, Francois van der Merwe, and under the CEO, he's just doing a fabulous job. Just changed the momentum of cricket, very professional, got a great staff with him. I think we've got a great board too. Very professional, good business people, and the future looks rosy.
As South Africans enjoy their moment in the sun and the Rugby World Trophy Tour kicks off to a weekend-long celebrations of back-to-back World Cup victories, the cold reality is that as soon as this is all over, the hard work begins again to keep ahead of the chasing pack of rugby nations that want to knock the Boks off their perch. But the reality is that the good planning and foresight going forward, the Springboks can continue to unleash a new generation of players that should be able to take Siya Kolisi's team's legacy forward and continue to dominate world rugby. Our international correspondent Ario Hart is on standby with the latest international news. Stay tuned, that is after the break.
How do you find the perfect time? Is it in what we create? Or is perfection a form of art? Can we taste the perfect time? Move to it. Feel it. Or is it best enjoyed together? The perfect time is out there. Come with us to find it. Vintage Draft. Perfect time. Perfect beer.
Good day everyone, time for international sports news, and starting off with soccer news first. Prestigious Ballon d'Or rewards that was given best men's and women's player and also the best team for the year, and it's the men's winner is Lionel Messi, and he won the title or the award for the 8th time, and he plays for Argentina and also for Inter Miami. He's a forward and a striker, and it was also his influence on the World Cup winning team of Argentina winning the World Cup in Qatar last year that made a big difference. He's 36 years old. It's his 8th time winning the title. Then the women's Ballon d'Or that went to Aitana Bonmati. She's from Spain. She was quite influential in Spain, winning the World Cup for women. And then also she plays in the midfield also for Barcelona, and Barcelona winning the Champions League. So great achievement by the 25-year-old of Spain. The team of the year went to Manchester City, and Manchester City, they won the treble this year, and the treble is very difficult to achieve, only the second time ever that it was achieved. That is for English Soccer Club winning the FA Cup, also the English Premier League, and also winning the Champions League, and so Manchester City winning that title. Continuing international sports news with cricket news, it's the World Cup 50-over World Cup continuing in India, and a good result for Afghanistan. Afghanistan beat Sri Lanka by 7 wickets, and with the win they stay in touch with the top 4. The top 4 teams out of the 10 competing will go through to the semi-finals. Afghanistan currently in 5th position. They have 3 games left, 3 tough games for them though. They do play the Netherlands, that they might be the favourites, but then they also need to beat South Africa and Australia to qualify for the top 4. At the moment it's India leading with 12 points after 6 games, and South Africa's got 10 points after 6 games as well. New Zealand and Australia currently also in the top 4. And concluding today's international sports news, it's tennis news. One of the elite tournaments being played on the women's calendar, that's the WTA Finals. That's been played at Cancun in Mexico. So it's the 8 best players, according to the world rankings, that qualify for the season-ending tournament. And it is the 8 players that will be in 2 groups of 4. And the 2 top players in each group after the round-robin games will go through to semi-finals. What happened in Group A so far was Aryna Sabalenka. She had an easy victory over Maria Sakkari by 6-love and 6-1. And then also it was Jessica Pegula with a good win. She's from the United States. She beat Elena Rybakina by 7-5 and 6-2. In Group B, it was also quite competitive. It's a competitive group, rather, with especially Coco Gauff and Iga Swiatek. And it is Coco Gauff. She's a US Open winner. She's just 19 years old. She had a good start. She beat Ons Jabeur of Tunisia quite convincingly by 6-love and 6-1. And then also in Group B, it is Iga Swiatek that beat Marketa Vondrousova. Vondrousova is the current Wimbledon champion, and it's Iga Swiatek winning that match by 7-6 and 6-love. And to conclude today's international sports news, more tennis news. It is the Paris Masters on the ATP Men's Tour. Carlos Alcaraz, one of the top player in the world, second seeded in the world, also playing in this tournament. But one of the results I can mention is Andy Murray losing to Alex de Minaur, and he broke his racket quite a few times in the match. He lost 7-6, 4-6 and 7-5, and he said after the game that he's losing his interest and his joy in playing tennis. That is Andy Murray of Great Britain. That's international sports news for today. Hope you have a great sport day, and we talk international sport again tomorrow. Goodbye.
We have now come to the end of our show. Please do catch tomorrow's Sport Wrap with Limbo Mupetami. From me, Jesse Jackson Kauraitha, it is goodbye.